Okay. Can you take your seats, please?
This group, track one, looked at Transatlantic Futures 2020. It's a little bit more detailed, I think, than the others, so hopefully we won't bore you along the way, but we've created 4 different scenarios, and all our track are here, and we have a number of leaders within that. Yeah, the point of this is the purpose of futures thinking. We also look at futures literacy, and then we've built a number of scenarios. Scenario 1 is hunger bites, Scenario 2, out of Africa, Scenario 3, Asian takeaway, and Scenario 4, boiling point. Charlie spent a lot of time working on the titles because he wanted it to be as catchy as possible.
So the concept behind scenario planning is that when you decide to look at the 2 factors, you construct a narrative as to what can happen. So one of the things that we talked about in our group was what would happen if there was some type of what we termed population chaos, in which due to a natural disaster or conflict, populations had to migrate at unusual rates in a very short period of time, and what happens if our food supply is compromised. And so you can see from the slide, we were really creative in the possible outcomes about what it could have, what impact it could have on politics and the environment.
And basically, since this summit is under the overarching theme of conflict and cooperation, our scenario was rather fatalistic. It just means that over a displacement of people that migrate due to catastrophic events, war, conflict, climate change, we rather see the European Union being distorted, leaving the influx of immigrants to the southern countries, the Mediterranean countries like Spain and Italy, whereas the Nordic countries just implement a very restrictive immigration policy. And we also see that the UK and France put caps on immigration, and European leaders meet at conferences and decide on a new people strategy, but that rather comes late in response. So our scenario was kind of the worst case scenario. We also had other scenarios.
It's really difficult, and it was kind of interesting to take a look at all of the 4 different groups and how they were placing their hopes and aspirations, and they all kind of seem to dwell within that fear.
I think that's probably it, so thank you very much, Chris. Thank you.